Hello! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bear Bar. I'm Holden, that is Lauren. I don't know. Well, don't question me. I'm Holden, that's Lauren. This is just an episode where we're going to be having a good time. So, welcome to it. You guys all know that the election is today, and that is all we're going to talk about it. The whole live stream. So, if anyone wants to talk about politics, don't do it here, or you will be...
What authority do you
put
have
on timeout. I can put them on timeout on here.
Oh, okay.
I can send them to the corner.
Daddy.
In all seriousness, we don't really care about politics. I mean, care enough to vote, but not enough to talk about it. So, actually, talking about it is just... There's too much talking about it. So, that being said, we're going to spend the rest of the night not doing that. We're going to be drinking. But, first, let's catch up with the peoples. Starting off with Mr. Joe Dickinson. It's Dickens. Joe, welcome to it. No chance of drinking enough to do that. That is actually probably pretty true. It's a tough one out there. Let's go. Peter White, cheers to you, Peter. Sugar Kitty's also here, says meow. Sugar Kitty,
Can cats vote?
Yes. In the courts of...
We're all waiting for your joke, and it's not coming.
I was trying to think of one of like Mice and Men or something. I don't know. Will it be out with the old and into the old? Oh, well, that's how it always goes, isn't it? It's out with the out. No politics here tonight. The whole point of drinking away is no one wants to hear the crap. Yeah. Sugar Kitty's got it for sure. Derek Whiting says, "Cheers, everyone." Derek, salute. Cheers to you, good sir. Welcome to it. Robin Whiting is also here, says cheers all. Robin, cheers. Casey's here, says cheers y'all. Us. Cheers y'all us. Casey, cheers to you. Welcome to it. Bino's here, says Bino in the house. Cheers, Bino. Cheers to you. Bino before there be no gas. Oh, beat Sugar Kitty to it. Holden will spend the first 45 minutes without a pour in his hands. That is actually incorrect. That was a big slam. It's a very American thing. It's private between you and the booth, and with a hood over it, everyone else is crap. Everything else is crap. Yep, I can confirm. It's the U.S. flag. Oh. See, I can't see that on.
What are you bitching about?
He put a U.S. flag.
Oh, you can't see it.
Emoji, that's the name for it, and it didn't. It just came up as U.S. And so I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, that makes more sense. It makes more sense. All right, so what are we going to be doing tonight? Well, Lauren might pour me some...
That's a strong might.
Whiskey, but really
I have an idea. If we're not talking about America, we could pour other country with, like, alcohol. We could do, like, gin and... Scotch.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that tonight. I mean...
Well, guess what? If I'm pouring the glasses, you don't get to pick what goes inside.
Well, what if I pour the glasses?
How are you going to pour yourself a special cup?
I was just going to drink some classics and just talk about life and...
What is life? What do you have going on? We have zero things happening. The coolest thing that has happened to us is that we got a fan for our bathroom. That's literally
yeah, shout out to Matt.
We have to talk about.
I lost my fantasy football. I brewed a beer. Casey actually helped me.
But
Casey and I brewed a beer.
So you might as well wait and talk about that after you taste
true.
it.
It is fermenting quite nice, though. I'm trying to think of what I want for a warm-up.
Sugar Kitty's drinking gin.
Japanese gin. A little tonic, and off we are.
We don't have any tonic, so don't get me crazy.
Interesting. Don't let Robin know I'm sipping a Dirty Helen tonight. Wow.
You don't have a joke. I went over to their house to find my One Direction shirt, and I found a lady in my parents' bed.
Oh my, I'm not a lady.
And they said their name was Helen.
A lady of the night?
And then she was all dirty. She was all dirty. I don't know.
A dirty lady of the night.
Let me take a picture of her. Hold on.
That's crazy. You just took a picture of your dad's mistress?
She let me. I asked, and she said sure. See?
Wow. Should we show the people? All right, this is sensitive. This is sensitive for young audiences. Come on. There we go.
You can't even zoom in on the Helen.
Oh my gosh! The horrors, the infidelity. This is a true American scandal if I've ever seen one.
Did you see the pictures of me and my one?
Three-hole Sally has competition. That's true. Maybe Three-hole Sally is Dirty Helen. Sally, Helen. I don't know. Cheers, Lauren and Holden. 4-Leaf Whiskey is here. Cheers to you.
It says Lauren and Holden because that's just showing.
That's because you're her favorite. I'm just kidding.
Well, let's be honest, I'm everyone's favorite. So, yeah.
I feel like tonight's a stag kind of night.
Everyone likes me more. I can smell March's butthole.
Well, why is he so stinky?
He's gonna ruin the whiskey.
Okay, let's take this on the. Hey, chat. What should we drink? What should we pour?
I'm gonna pick 4 bottles in my head, 1, 2, 3, 4 in my head, and you guys are all gonna vote on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's what we're gonna pour.
It's a lot of work for these guys. And do you have 4 bottles in your head?
I'm gonna have 4 a second.
Casey wants me to drink the Jack and Yeho. So I guess I'll pour a little nip of that while we wait for Lauren to decide.
I have 4 bottles, so.
You have 4?
I do. 1, 2, 3,
All right, guys.
4.
Everyone put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. And I will warm up with this Jack and Yeho. Just a little nip of it. Just to warm up the palate. And whatever you guys pick is what Lauren will pour for me. Did you guys watch Whiskey Crusaders yesterday, Holden?
No, we finished Outlander, so we were busy.
And I watched myself get beat by my friend in fantasy football because the Chiefs freaking suck. That's why. Actually, it's because they're good and they won. But screw the Chiefs. Screw them.
Okay, I have an even right now. So whoever comments next with a number, if it's magic.
Woo! This smells.
All right,
like...
Peter, that is not a number. Oh, I think I got my answer.
Why are you yelling at Peter? He's just trying to tell us a story.
I didn't see that my dad had commented on it too. Okay, ready?
Peter says, my sister stood in line for me in Nova Scotia for some tater bottles, and she was shut out. That sucks, and I'm sorry to hear that.
We understand.
We do know how that feels, actually. Yesterday they had Ian and Paulie from the Brothers Bond.
Where?
On
Burn
Crusaders.
because you don't know how to get your shit together.
I'm going to have them on here.
Are you closing your eyes, or are we just pouring it?
Hold on. I'll close my eyes. Do you want me to get out, or...?
Well, if you just close your eyes, it's not like you're...
I'm going to know it's from the bottom shelf.
How do you know it's from the bottom shelf?
Just go ahead and pour it. So this Jack and Yeho finish actually smells...
I need a cup.
A little dusty, which is odd. Which is odd. I don't remember it smelling like this, but then again, I don't remember what it tastes like at all. I think I only had 1 nip of it. It tastes like light tequila, but honestly, a lot less tequila-y than I remember it being. I remember it being, you can definitely taste tequila in there, and now it's more like bourbon with a hint of like an añejo tequila. But I'm just gonna keep the hat off. But that being said, it is pretty nice. So Casey, and the reason Casey pointed this out is because there's a new release coming out. Well, was it Old Forester, Casey? Was it the 117 or one of the like store or distillery releases this year or coming out next is an añejo tequila finished bourbon, and Casey had sent it to me. So I thought if you watch replay then we will actually. I mean, I love watching those guys, and they did just come out with their bottle and bond, which is probably what they were talking about on there. That or the fact that they are in like the top 5 best bourbons in the this year or something like that, and according to some magazine thing I saw them post about. Not that cup, Lauren.
I don't understand what's
Lauren.
wrong with the cup.
Oh, next year's Blood Oath. That's what it was. Next year's Blood Oath is going to be an añejo tequila finished bourbon, which is crazy. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Blood Oath usually has some higher age stuff, so I feel like that higher age stuff mixed with the tequila would be interesting.
Okay. Are you gonna drink?
Yeah, I will. Yes, they were talking about the bottle and bond, but the San Francisco Award was a big conversation. Yeah, I know they posted about it a lot and are excited about it. I am going to be getting the bottle and bond soon here. I just haven't. I don't know why. Probably because I'm trying not to spend too much money lately. Spent a lot of money in Kentucky and have been calming down ever since. So. Peter says all I can get here is the 80 proof Brothers bond. So pass until the cast strength shows up. And I can just order a cast strength online and send it to you. Especially if I'm ordering the other ones. I just add it to my order. But as if you want it. Alright. We got in a glass here. Lauren poured me. I'm gonna get it right off the rip here.
Are you?
So you guys all said that you wanted number 3, which is what Lauren poured.
Well, 2 people said 4, but 4 people said 3.
I can confidently say that it smells incredible. It smells like something I really enjoy.
What is it? You said you were gonna get it right away.
Old Granddad.
No.
It's okay. So I'm gonna give you guys some notes here. It's got like a nut note on the palate, a little bit spicy, but a little bit of nuts, like a little nutmeg or peanut action in there. It almost has like a Dickel-esque-ness to it, if that makes sense. Not overly Dickly, but like it's got like a nice potent nuttiness on it, which I really enjoy. So I'm thinking either Beam or Dickel, but it really could be anything. I know she got it from the lower shelves, and I want to look, but I don't want to cheat. So.
I wasn't tired before, but now I feel like a lot of yawns.
You'd have to get it by the KGB. Oh, customs, not worth the risk. Well, next time we drive up there, bring a bottle. Probably won't be for a while, but maybe make a special trip when we go to Michigan. I have a Second War Spirit aged in tequila barrels I got off Clearance Track. Oh yeah, I remember that, and that was interesting too. Top Shelf Dustin says, cheers all on the worst day in American history. I love how everyone's feelings to the election is the same.
But I just don't understand then how we got where we are.
I don't know, but that's what this live stream is for, is to drink and forget about it. So cheers to you, Top Shelf Dustin. Welcome to it. And with that, concludes the end of the election talk. Not that he was really...
Should we share some jokes?
No, if we shared jokes, that would be talking about it.
No, jokes.
Oh, like random jokes?
Joke.
Oh, shit. I heard one. I heard a pretty good one. Oh, man. It was really good, and I forgot it. God bless you to drink your way through this. Oh, yeah. That's what we got to do. Okay, I'm gonna put some numbers to this thing. I'm gonna say it's a bourbon.
Really?
I think so.
You didn't tell your joke.
That's because I can't remember it, and I don't want to...
Jokes.
I saw one, it was funny, and I don't remember it.
Funny joke. Where do cucumbers go on date night?
Hold on. Where do cucumbers go on date night, she says.
I got another one that's funny.
I don't know, what is it?
It's a salad bar. This one's funny. Why did the frog take the bus to work?
I don't know.
His car got towed.
Unreal. Shirky says, how funny could it have been? Well, obviously not funny enough for me to remember, I guess. All right. Bourbon. Bourbon. 95 proof. $50.
I feel like I need coffee. You're way too boring.
Hold on. Bourbon, 95 proof, $50. Not finished. I'm calling this Dickel 8-year bourbon.
I have a funny one.
Are you going to tell me what this is?
It's not that. What did the pig say on a hot day?
I don't know what.
I'm bacon.
Oh my gosh. Lauren wants to be a dad. Casey says it's painful, Lauren. Painful.
Hey, I wrote a song about a tortilla.
Yeah?
Actually, it's more of a rap.
Why does she think it's so funny? Look at her. She's having a hard time breathing. Bacon in the sun. Oh, it sounds delicious, actually. You're very funny. What am I drinking here?
You have to keep guessing.
Jim Beam. White label.
No.
No, it's too high proof for that. I don't know. What is it?
You're close with Jim Beam, but wrong. I found another one. Hey, once I read a book about glue, and I couldn't put it down.
That's horrible.
That's funny.
Hold on. Casey's got one here. Don't look. So, 3 golf clubs walk into a bar. The wedge orders a pint. The putter orders a pint. And the last club orders a... He's a designated driver. Come on. I literally saw that one on Instagram today.
Oh, well.
Why are you having water? The last club replies, I'm the driver.
That's so funny. Mine was
All right,
better,
Casey.
actually.
That one was a little
Yours
lame.
didn't make anyone cry.
Beto says your laugh is awesome. Awesome! Oh, that's such a pretty laugh. Sugar Kitty says everything is better with bacon. That's actually facts. No
Actually,
infection
I
laugh.
very much
Infectious
dislike
laugh. Please.
Bacon.
I love bacon. Ooh, Gulf Humor. What is the one that Eminem says? He goes, he says, she wanted to go miniature golf. I thought she wanted men to jerk off.
I get it.
Miniature golf, men to jerk off.
This is not a joke, but do you know why they tell actors to break a leg? It's
Yeah,
because
no, I mean, actually, hold on.
it's not a joke. It's just
I
the
know it's
truth.
not a joke. I know why they tell actors to break a leg. I just can't remember it. Isn't it because, like... I forget. I don't know. Just go ahead and say it.
It's because there's a cast in every play.
Oh, that's not why.
No, but that's just
Oh, so that's supposed to be a joke.
What is brown and sticky?
Maple syrup? I don't know.
A stick.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what is this? What am I drinking here?
Is it this fucking hard?
I'm ready to move on.
What's this one?
How? This?
Yeah!
How am I close with Jim Beam?
That's Jim Beam!
This is Jim Beam?
Well, it's from there. No, wait, no, it's not, isn't it?
This is Wild Turkey!
You got me distracted with my jokes.
Not only is it Wild Turkey, but I also called it 8-Year Dickle, and it's 13-year-old Russell
You said you
Scherzer.
were smart.
It makes sense why it tastes so good now, because...
Normally you guessed that one right away. I thought you would have.
Well, normally this one's not on the bottom shelf, to be fair.
This is not in the bottom shelf. You don't get to make stupid excuses, okay? Just say that you suck. Hey, what kind of music should you listen to while you're fishing?
I don't know.
Something catchy.
What's the difference between light and hard?
A wiener.
Wiener's not light.
I don't get
I don't know. It's easier to sleep with a light on. That was good. I like that one.
I don't understand. I'm a woman. I said
I get to it. As to Beano, even Beano knows that's not Jim Beam. Come on, Lauren.
okay, I got confused, okay?
Don't argue with her.
What's the one that's
If she
Jim
says
Beam?
it's Jim Beam, that's the gospel. What?
I was too busy crying over my toes.
Yeah, you're a joke. Dusty says, yikes. Sugar Kitty says, Diggle 8 could have been the punchline too. That's true. Also, look at this. Top Shelf Dustin with the super chat says, super excuses are why we are here. Dustin, cheers to you and thank you so much. Before the super chat, you get to choose what I'm drinking next. Anything in the bar.
You're really paying us for that?
It's because you're so funny.
Bad job.
It's because you're so funny. What do you want us to see us drink, Dusty?
Should we just have him pick the next one?
Yeah, yeah, that's the plan. I mean, yeah, that's the plan.
Hey,
my voice didn't crack.
hey,
I'm not 12.
why do golfers bring an extra pair of pants?
In case they get a hole in one.
It's funnier when you don't get that.
I'm good. 8-Year Dickle, you may not deserve that bottle. You know what, that hurts. But I'm not going to say you're wrong, because you're not. So. Kushuri says, gobble gobble. And Dustin says, oh, drink whatever. Well, if I'm drinking whatever, know what I haven't had in a minute.
That's a bad answer, Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin. We need some help. What am I drinking? Let's grab.
No. Let's I'm thinking about not that one.
It looks like Lauren's gonna pick again.
I think we need.
You have a lot over here too.
I know, but I can't see over there. Marta, your head's in the way.
Oh, wait, hold on. Drink the Alberta then. It's in a box.
I was literally thinking about this one.
There it is. So we have the Alberta Premium Cast Strength Rye Whiskey. This is actually from Mr. Peter White himself. Donated to the channel. So shout out to Peter. Huge shout out on this guy. And not only is it Alberta Premium Cast Strength Rye, but also Batch 1. The amazing one. 65.1% alcohol. Calgary, Canada. Whiskey de Seidel à force de fruit. Whatever that means. So, actually I haven't drank this. There's I had one pour out of this. So, I'll pour a healthy one because it's been a minute since I drank this. Probably because it's in a box, and you guys know Lauren doesn't pour me anything when it's in a box. So, what was that for?
I'm angry at you.
Sherry says I was gonna say the Alberta Premium. Dang, you guys are all on the same page today.
All on the same page.
Oh Canucks. Oh Canucks. Oh shucks. Well, you don't have the jokes now or what?
Give me some more good ones.
No. So I can tell you guys about the beer I brewed. Me and Casey actually brewed it on Sunday, right before the absolute shit show that they call the Packer game. But we made a maple walnut brown ale. So it's in the fermenter right now, and we are finally on our second day of fermentation, and it is still bubbling like a madman, fermenting like crazy, which is good because all of my other beers basically stopped fermenting after the first day. And since this one is taking so
this
long,
one's gonna be super alcohol-y, and you're gonna get drunk.
Well, no, it'd be about if it's fermenting the way it should, which it seems like it's doing. It should be about 6% alcohol when we're all said and done, which is awesome.
Why is Casey asking if you remember how to blow bubbles? Is this a sex joke?
I don't know. It's like what was right in front and center on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Casey says, Holden, do you remember blowing bubbles as a kid? Yeah, and an adult. I blew bubbles at a wedding I was at not long ago. 2 weddings.
Whose wedding? Oh, Justin.
Yeah, and both of them were cousins' weddings that we blew bubbles at.
We didn't really stick with the family trend of blowing bubbles.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, the bubbles would have froze.
Bino says, yes, I agree. You didn't call me. What the fuck, Holden? What did I call you for? Why am I calling you? I'll call you. Come over. Sherry says, how far are you going to let it go? Are you testing ABV regularly? No, I'm not, because it's pressure fermenting, so I'm letting it go until it is
it's going to be
done fermenting.
100% ABV, and we're all going to die.
Well, it can only go down so far. So,
okay.
I don't want to get any kind of diacetyl rest or anything like that in it. So, you know, I'm doing my best to make it as good as possible. This is my first time adding any kind of ingredients to beer, like walnuts or maple syrup. That's a new thing to me. All the other 3 beers I did were all straight grain, normal brews, and this one has additives. But I'm just ready to experiment and see.
I don't get what's going on.
I don't know. I'm ready to see what happens. Peter White says, thinking the Lions are the favorites now. If they had Hutchinson, it would be a no-brainer. Yeah, I agree. Too bad his leg is friggin' cooked. But, no, yeah, the Lions are, I hate to say it, but a good team.
You know what? I'd rather the Lions than the Vikings.
Yeah, or the Bears. I'm just hoping we beat the Bears 2 weeks from now. Sugar says, the cats like bubbles. I have the kind with catnip in it.
We had peanut butter ones Myrtle was in love with.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Mm-hmm. Peanut butter bubbles. We should blow those around Casey. Be like a death zone. He'd be like, ah, ah! Yeah. That'd be funny. Anyway, I ran into him the other day, and he still talks about it.
He means that like you were blowing bubbles, not blowing bubbles. Why were you blowing a man named Bubbles? I said it was a sex joke and you didn't listen.
And I don't think I would have understood the joke if you didn't explain it to me just then.
This is why I'm the funny one.
I don't know why. It just didn't click in my brain.
Not much clicks inside your brain, does it?
It was just going down to where it's got done. It's going to be pretty dry. It might be, but it is. I mean, I don't know. That's part of my brewing experience. I need to go through is doing the tests. And
he's just here for a good time.
Yeah, I just follow what I hear and advice. And if Sugar Kitty's advice is to stop fermentation a little bit earlier, that's advice that I would take, or at least try. I I just don't want to mess things up. That makes sense. By pulling it out of fermentation early. And since it's pressure fermented, it's like, or since it's pressure fermenting, I don't want to ruin the seal because it's perfectly sealed right now. So theoretically, I can do a closed loop into my keg right away. But what?
I think those pants are for midgets.
That's not very nice.
That's a nice word for it.
Little people.
Little people looking at it short.
I see that. Derek Whiting says, speaking of beer, I wanted to compare your Dunkel to the others. So I picked up a
Oh, well.
wee Heston Dunkel so I can compare. So
he finished.
We finished the Dunkel. We now finished all 3 kegs of beer at the Chateau Bow Wow Brewing. And so that's why we needed to brew a new one because we're completely out of beer right now. No finished beer in the building, which sucks. But at least it's bye week for football. So,
what's happening?
I had a hiccup burp thing and it hurt.
Are you okay?
Bubbles a clown? It was Bubbles a clown. Bino says, yes, go Pack after the Bears. That's very true. Bubbles, Trailer Park Boys, ? I've never seen Trailer Park Boys.
It's stupid.
Viking Bourbon says, howdy, folks. Cheers, Viking Bourbon, man. Welcome to it. How you doing on this fine evening? Richie Z. Where the hell is Richie Z?
He's here?
I don't know. Viking Bourbon tagged him.
Let me see.
But I don't see Richie Z.
I want to go on the YouTube and see if we're just missing a comment like we did that one time.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes things don't show up. Interesting. Wehensefen there is delicious. One of the best advice out there. Interesting. I must say interesting a lot. Dan Vito says, yes, Peter saw that game. Oh, the Hail Mary. Oh, with the Commanders? That was amazing. Did you see the guy taunting the crowd and then he was too busy taunting the crowd to pay attention to Jaden Daniels winning the fucking game because he sucks because F the Bears? It's fantastic.
I also don't see anything from Richie Z.
Oh, Mikey Bourbon says, oops, I thought I saw Richie. Oh. It's okay. Sometimes I think I see dead people, but then I just realize it's a ghost. Casey Scissor said, what's everyone drinking tonight? Well, I am sniffing on this Alberta Premium, but I am also curious, yes, what is everyone drinking tonight? It's bourbon, Alberta Premium has this like nice citrusy, almost like a floral perfumey note to it on the nose. It is a bit sweet and it's got a light spice to it, but it definitely has like this lemony, biscuity vanilla, like metallic vanilla notes to it, which is nice. It definitely, I feel like I would understand this being Canadian, especially a rye. It's got those rye aspects to it, but like in a nice way. It's blended very well. But I will drink it on the palate.
We should bar snack in here.
Ooh! Mmm. Mmm. I like that better on the palate than I do on the nose.
Wow.
Which is weird for me. You guys know I'm a big nose guy. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Huge nose guy.
This is why your mom gave you such a big nose.
That's true.
So you could stick it all the way inside your Glencairns.
But this tastes, I think this palate is better than the nose. This is quite nice. The back of the bottle is saying exceptionally smooth with notes of caramel, vanilla, and a hint of chocolate balanced with the spiciness of rye and black currant.
Which word do you see it? Currant. Seriously.
Okay, but currant seemed obvious and also reminded me of running water.
Do you know what that is?
No. You could explain it to me.
I'm just gonna search it for you.
Okay.
It's like a fruit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh. Something stinks in here.
You?
No, it smells like butt stuff, a.k.a. Bourbon is in the chat. Whiskey Uncensored, cheers. Welcome to it. Butt stuff here. I get excited when I see Richie too. Ooh, get a little excited, like sleeping with the light on. Sugar says, I can't decide on blackberry cider, a gin and tonic, or right into some peated scotch. Honestly, go peated scotch. You know, I know you aren't talking about it, but the election is happening today, so what better way to just go to Scotland instead? No blend, 100% rye. Oh yeah, sorry. Did I say blend? I meant Canadian.
Look, I think we've established that Holden can't read.
Okay, just because I am not good at reading does not mean I can't read.
Okay.
To be fair.
Either can or can't.
Carlsberg and pizza over here. I would fuck up a pizza right now.
You could have met him while you were down in Wauwatosa area. Where were you? Waukesha.
Waukesha?
Yeah. You could have hung out with him and got dinner with him.
That's true. Although I was sick.
Well, you were fake sick.
Fake sick?
Yeah.
I literally came home and got you sick.
Yes, but I was perfectly fine, and you were suffering like an old man. So
I was much sicker than you were. Yours only lasted for a day.
You know what? Because I'm just not a big baby.
Most Canadian whiskeys are mash bills. Mash bills of 100%. They blend the whiskeys for different grain mixes. Interesting. Canadians. Weirdos, eh? Just kidding, Peter. Anyway, OFFS. Now your neckbeard. You like this?
What?
Homeboy's just fucking licking his lips down there.
He's thirsty for you.
Yeah, I'm growing it out. It's No Shave November, man. I decided to go.
Was he not here for the conversation last week when you talked about how you were going to try to grow a beard?
He might have not been here.
Yeah, Holmes going to grow a beard. He's going to look like he lives in the trees.
Derek says I've decided to go with a Dickel bib. Good choice. Good choice.
It has the name Dick in it.
And this could have been what he's drinking, but it also could have been something else. What is OFFS? Old Forester
Fucker edition.
Fuck's sake. Old Forester, fuck's sake. Figure it out. That's what I said, figure it out. OnlyFans for sexy time.
Oh, he doesn't have a T.
Sexy time is one word.
I don't think so. I think sexy time.
Sexy time. Plus the nose never stops growing, Mr. Durant.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Who's Mr. Durant?
Yours should have a nose that's like out to here in like 100 years.
That's okay. I'll be like Pinocchio.
Great. You don't do any good with it though.
Currants are little tiny berries. Yeah, you never told me what a currant was.
It's like
currant.
You weren't listening.
Little tiny berries, nice use in Christmas cookies.
It doesn't have a picture.
That was wet. Your nose is wet.
I've never like eaten a currant. Oh, yes, I've definitely.
Let me see.
These.
Oh, little Christmas berries. It's like Sugar Kitty said, Christmas berries. Well, in that case, Ardamarchin, AD coming up. Maybe a second peated as follow-up later. Oh my gosh. That's what I should have did today in celebration of voting. I should have bought a scotch.
Oh, well.
Absolutely. Should have reached out to. I'm sorry. To be fair, I was there on a work trip Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I drove home on Wednesday, so it was just Monday and Tuesday night. And I got sick Monday around like noon. And then I felt like shit and didn't leave my hotel room. I planned on going to Lions Hill Tosa or Raised Grain or a brewery of some kind.
My mom sent me a joke.
When I was down there and then I got sick and I didn't do anything. I just sat in my room and cried. Okay, what's the joke? From Robin. She could have typed it in the chat. She knows that, right? You could have typed it in the chat, Robin.
Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it got stuck in a crack.
That's good. That's good. I thought you were going to say because Lauren put it on backwards. Can you imagine?
You are so high maintenance.
Could you imagine
someone
God
that I never die because I don't want any other poor woman to get stuck with you. Do not put that on the internet. Hold in. Oh my gosh. Just share the screen as it is right now.
Okay, hold on.
Just share the screen because I'm so sorry. We have to judge you. We all have to do it together.
I would just like to point out
No.
that
Give me the thing.
back in the day when they invented toilet paper, it was
more
designed
important.
to go the right direction, okay?
This is more important right now. What the fuck does that say? What does that say? What does that say?
Don't make fun of me, okay? It's been a long day.
How are you supposed to go back to school if that's how you spell graph? Oh my
Right
God.
here, look it.
And I'm the problem.
Yeah, because you put toilet paper on backwards. I may not be able to spell, but at least I understand
That's from Timo.
simple physics.
Timo, you cannot be trusted.
Yeah, Timo is ordering. It's the old thing.
I don't even understand what way you want it.
Science. You want it the way on the left, right here. This is how you want the toilet paper because you can pull it down. You can hold the toilet paper and rip it easily.
Ew, why are you touching the toilet paper?
And when it's on the back, you have to you can't rip it. You can only rip it when it's facing the right
You're the only one who has this
direction.
problem.
I am not.
Maybe you should have more patience in the bathroom and not
Would
just
this picture-
whipping the toilet paper around like this.
Would this picture be a thing if I was the only one who feels this way? Settling the great
Do you
toilet
know-
paper debate.
You
Great
know who
toilet
feels
paper
that
debate.
way? Fucking high maintenance people like you. You are a prissy little boy. You've had no
Look at here.
problems in life.
The original patent from 1891 for a toilet paper roll shows the correct rolling direction in case you ever doubted. Look at it. It's right there in plain text. Just saying.
Are you sure you can read that?
Case closed.
I just like everyone to start making fun of his spelling.
Canadian craft distilleries all use mash bills and or single malts. I gotta say, I've liked most things from Canada. So, that's fair. I missed... Oh, right here. This was the one I missed. Most Canadian whiskey is blended, especially stuff like Alberta Premium and Lot 40 Rye. But this one is not. This is not blended, right? He said it wasn't blended. Ow! If I can twisted my mother's arm a bit, maybe I can get her to make Welsh cookies. They use currants.
Ooh.
Currants. Why do I have such trouble with that word? Currants. It's currants. But that actually sounds delicious. I like cookies though, so to be fair. Equals hard K sound, otherwise correct.
You should have said that one word. That one.
Yeah. The
I don't remember though.
Ardnamurcan. Chateau Bow Wow already. Well, it's not my fault. Okay. Also, go find yourself some Russell's 10 me bottles. They're stupid.
You couldn't even share the screen correctly. Everyone saw your email. Everyone's gonna see all of your porn you're ordering and your dildos that you're ordering to the house because you're a whore.
How the hell did they see my email? I'm so
Because
confused.
you don't be careful. You just click on shit and call it day.
Oh, this is supposed to be... Wait, why is it like that? Okay.
So nobody got to see the graph? I did all that yelling and nobody got to see it?
And now it's spelt right.
You are a horrible, horrible human.
Sorry, guys. This is what we were looking
You just
at.
watched us argue and read your email. What is on your email?
I don't know. The thing is, your email's on here too.
Yeah, but that was your email.
Was it? They don't know. I have 3 different emails up. I have the Bourbon Bar email, my personal email, and
I
your
know,
email.
but I only have one thing coming to that email. So all they saw was my job applications.
Okay, so sorry for you guys who couldn't see because I am clearly a failure.
And
at life.
Holden spelled graph Graff.
That is not true. You can clearly see in my search bar that it is GRAPH. But anyway, I'd just like to point out this here. It says the original patent from 1891 for toilet paper roll shows the correct rolling direction. In case you ever doubted.
Passed.
I'm just saying.
Go away. You have problems. This is why I have to yell.
So, there you have it. It's a little embarrassing, though, to be fair. Yeah. Do you have 2 screens?
Holden is on fucking crack. He cannot function.
They saw your hoo-ha awards?
Yep. And our address, so good job.
Half of them have our address.
I know, but half of them don't.
Anyway, I don't know which email you guys saw, but just pretend it never happened. You know, you can just look on your thing and wind it. Just disconnect from the internet first, so it doesn't lag.
Why are you having issues?
Well, no, but I don't want to have issues. Also, Ben, I need to know what you mean by this Russell's 10 thing. I don't understand.
Yeah, all I saw was email and us fucking screaming at each other.
Which
You know
email?
how embarrassing it is? I don't know. I'm trying to get to the right part.
Just go like this.
Get out of here. You're driving me nuts. Yes, with our address on Holden. You are so freaking dumb sometimes. I don't understand how you're so smart.
Why is your email up?
It shouldn't matter. You should just be right. I just don't understand. You're like mostly the smartest person I know, and then you just pull stupid shit like spell GRAFF and can't read how to work your own computer.
To be fair,
no.
Normally you click present, share screen, and normally this
you
thing
hit window and then you click on the screen.
No, I click entire screen and I click.
Then why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that, huh? Look, now you broke it.
I don't like being yelled at. I'd like to put that on the record.
What?
I used to steal my grandmother's black currant pastel chewy candies that were from England. They were so good.
I don't even know.
Black currant pastel chewy candies. I gotta say what these look like. Black currant pastel chewy candies.
You better not share the screen.
Pastel chewy. Is pastel? Is that like describing the way they look? Oh wait, no.
It's gotta be those fruit pastels.
Oh, those are lifestyle. Oh, pastel must be like a shape.
Fruit pastel. It's gotta be those top ones. That looks British.
These ones?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, right here. Fruit pastels. Black currant.
Wow.
They do look like they fuck, if I'm being honest.
You can order them on Amazon under personal care.
Ooh. Let's get some. I like candy.
Yeah, Holden's gonna get his ass whooped after this live stream's over, just so everyone knows. I hope you have a few more glasses.
It's captured in the stream now.
So bad.
Oh no. Russell's 10 with the laser code LLME. It's supposed to be the leftover Russell's 15. If you see it, bye. So you're saying you have some, Ben? You've found one of these in the wild. Interesting. Ben is talking about the latest laser cold hunt bottle. He's into that conspiracy theory whiskey stuff, eh? Pastel, as in the very muted light colors.
You got that?
I know what pastel is.
Okay.
He's Ben. He finds everything eventually. That's true. To be fair, we were in New York once too, and
Found some stuff.
we found some stuff.
We just couldn't find the money in our bank account either.
Joe already
Just
found.
think about how much money we could have spent if we just went to a wedding.
Joe found Booker's batch 4 this year.
Oh, is that why he was talking about it last week?
Mm-hmm. He thought it was batch 4, and then I corrected him and said batch 3 just came out. Then he texted me separately and said it was batch 4 that he found. So it's already out in Ohio.
Oh, wow. Is it because they're so close?
Ohio! I don't know. Ohio just seems to get everything. Lucky bastards. They seem to get everything, and yet they can't open their freaking breweries after 5 o'clock at night on a Saturday.
And they can't win any football games.
True. They suck. Actually, they beat the Ravens.
Well, are the
Which is
Bengals
crazy.
good?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Because they're in Ohio, too.
Yeah, but the Browns are in Cleveland.
Yes, I know.
And they beat the Ravens.
Did they?
With Jameis, with their backup quarterback. Well, they got rid of the pedophile who was their starter.
Who was their starter? Joe Burrow? No.
No.
Who's their starter? Where's Joe Burrow play?
Joe Burrow is with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, that's why I'm confused.
Their starter was what's his name? He literally got injured, and everyone started cheering or booing him or whatever for like existing. It was horrible. His name is Hold on. The current one is Jameis Winston, who was their backup. Deshaun Watson. Wait, right? Deshaun
I
Watson.
don't know. Yep, Deshaun Watson was the starting quarterback, and then Jameis Winston signed up free agency.
And Jameis Winston is it's like that guy's on crack or something. He is so weird and goofy.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's like, he always does these like weird speeches, and he's such like a goober. He's the biggest goober in the NFL. It's crazy. It's hilarious. Love that guy. I gotta say, this Alberta Premium is premium. See what I did there?
You don't get to see what I did there when you can't even work the computer.
He was just looking for an excuse to get on the message table. A massage table. Sorry.
You need to leave.
Don't look at me. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he was talking about Deshaun Watson because he inappropriately touches his masseuses. Masseurs?
Can you leave?
Can you?
I will, so that way I don't have the secondhand embarrassment here.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Boo. Jameis Winston. Yay! Plus, they beat the Ravens with Jameis Winston. First game that Deshaun Watson's gone, and they win against one of the best teams in the NFL.
They are? I thought they sucked too.
The Ravens?
Every time I've watched them play, it looks like they're just like grasping for air.
You didn't watch them when we were sitting out here watching them, and
No.
Derrick Henry was absolutely just butt fucking them.
No, that was actually the first time I realized that Derrick Henry wasn't on the Titans team anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been in my fantasy league all year.
I thought he was still on the Titans.
He's been kicking ass this year, and he's old. He's like doing better this year than he's ever done.
Yeah, he's probably taking Viagra too.
No, they'll get suspended for taking Viagra.
I don't know if they can.
All right. Cheers again to Top Shelf Dustin for the super chat. Now we move on. What are we drinking next? Delicious. Delish jellyfish. 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 Just make sure you don't eat a real jellyfish or you'll die. Jellyfish. Never seen that video? The guy's making a jellyfish sandwich, but it's a jelly with fish, but not a jellyfish. So you're gonna eat jellyfish. 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 And then he says, make sure you don't eat a real jellyfish or you'll die. It's times like this that she questions why she married me. I'll remind her after the stream. The Ravens are elite, unfortunately. You don't like the Ravens, Mr. Peter? Mr. Peter. I like the Ravens. I mean, I don't love the Ravens, but they're my brother's favorite non-Packer team. My favorite non-Packer team is the Seahawks.
If it's your brother's favorite non-Packer team.
What I mean by
fucking cares.
What I mean by it is I spend more time watching that game. Also because I have 2 players from the Ravens, so I watch a lot of Ravens games. Sure, you said Victor's. You think some cast
You don't get
strength?
anything good. You get something shitty.
Name a shitty Victor's and I'll drink it.
You get something shitty in general.
No, Sugar Kitty wants Victor's.
Sugar
We
Kitty
got
doesn't
an M10 rye.
live with you.
M10 rye. Victor's barrel strength bourbon, bottled to your own, or Victor's American. We can't do American because today is not the day to be American.
Today is the day to be American. You clearly just got failed by America in the public education system.
I was talking about the election. Because we weren't drinking American whiskey on purpose.
Everything we've drank. Get out! I can't out with you.
Casey says brain cells lost. Well, I don't have the community brain cell right now. Apparently Lauren has a community brain cell. Shirley says, I agree with Lauren, even if she said nothing. You have such loyal followers. You could start a cult.
Maybe I should run for president.
You would have at least 12 votes.
They wouldn't let me run for president because I'd go with like my boobs touching my chin or something, and then they'd say that that's inappropriate.
Give him a Schaefer's. What is that? I don't know.
I know we can give him. I think you should exit the room.
Oh, you're gonna pour me something? All right, hold on. Yeah, Bills fans are notorious Ravens
Is it
lovers.
because they get fucked by them, or what?
Are you a Bills fan? I like the Bills. Why do they love the Ravens though? Are you guys going to send in any toys to enter the drawing at Grainworks? I don't know. Maybe it's just that the thing about Grainworks is even though it's awesome that they do so many raffles, they are also extremely popular. So the amount of people who enter those raffles
It's for the kids, Holden.
I know.
Go away.
I'm just saying.
You heard it here first, folks. Holden doesn't care about kids.
I could never run for mayor because Lauren would just slander me. All this smut. Hashtag Lauren Show. OMG. So young you don't even know what Schaefer's is. Schlitz? At least most kids seem to know PBR. Well, I know PBR and Schlitz.
I don't know what Schaefer's is either, but I know Schlitz and PBR. Must be beer.
Well, I mean, I thought it was beer when he said it, but it also sounds like inappropriate. Anyway.
Schaefer's IGA? What is it? That's a grocery store.
Schaefer's is worse than Schlitz. Well, it can't be that bad because Schlitz is delicious. But okay, hold on. Actually, I mean, I was joking about the Schlitz thing. I have never tasted it, but how is PBR in the same sentence? Because PBR is delicious.
It's all from the
Arguably,
place.
I would drink PBR over any domestic beer brand.
It looks like this.
Would you drink PBR over any domestic beer brand?
I don't know.
Between Bud Light, or between like Budweiser, Coors, Miller.
Its cans even look like they're from the 1980s. How the fuck are we supposed
Probably
to know
because it
what they are?
stopped being made in the 1980s. Okay, if you had to
The beer
choose,
army.
if you had to choose between Miller, Coors, Busch, and Bud,
First of all,
and PBR, what are you choosing?
I don't know because I
PBR.
don't drink them.
PBR rocks. I love PBR.
I could not tell you if I've ever had a PBR.
Good. Whoosh over your head. I live like an hour away from Orchard Park. Is Orchard Park where the Post play?
I have no idea.
Well, Peter, I do know somewhat where you live. Not like where you live, but I know the area. So, I mean, that helps. It's for the kids. PBR. PBR all day. PBR is a definition of bitter beer face.
I don't know.
I like
I'm
PBR.
gonna say my dad and Bino, they always had PBR and Netflix and the other one.
Yeah?
You're leaving now?
Yeah, you said you're gonna pour me your whiskey.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Where's come? I'll feed you. Feed the dog.
Guess he upset me. But I'll mix it.
Wait. What? Good boy.
Okay.
Why is it light?
I don't know.
Why is the Malort bottle moving?
It's not. But it did bump the table.
The thing about Malort is there's not much of a nose to it. So there's not a whole lot of I mean, not that I remember. The bottle doesn't look necessarily wet though. So I feel like I'm safe. And it doesn't smell like Malort. Casey says Coors Banquet is superior. Coors Banquet is good, but PBR is better. Tricky says hell yes. I don't know if he's saying hell yes to PBR or Coors Banquet. Coors not bad. Coors Banquet is good. I like Coors Banquet. Schlitz is not bad since they have gone back to the original recipe, but it doesn't matter. Miller is the champagne of beers. See, I don't love Miller.
Yeah.
Ow, what the fuck?
I didn't do anything.
You poked me.
I didn't want it.
It was sharp.
That extreme ass. I wasn't like still doing the heart.
Coors is corny. You have to love sweet. So is Bud, and I like Bud. But Bud is corn and rice. But it's very sweet, I feel like. I don't know.
La, 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 la.
All right. This is an awfully big glass.
I accidentally lost control of myself.
There's floaters in it.
I don't know. I just put them in your leftover cup. Come on. Why are you doing that? Well, nobody asked for a bottle of that.
Okay. That was gross. And completely uncalled for.
It was called for.
I didn't do fucking shit. It's a meme. That was not.
Aren't you gonna guess what it is?
I don't need to guess what it is.
What is it?
Fucking Malort.
Actually, it was Jim Beam. No, for real. Touch it. That one's wet down there.
Drink it then.
I'm not drinking. I don't want to fucking drink Jim Beam. I'm not drinking.
Try it.
No, you have your spit in it.
No, I don't. I spit in that glass.
Don't believe me.
Try it. No. Everyone say you want Lauren to try it.
They're not gonna say that shit.
I know.
You wanna know why? Because they like me more than you.
Because it was Malort.
Actually, it was Malort mixed with Jimmy.
I don't care.
I was trying to get the color off.
If anything, it just turned the nose to like smell a little bit like whiskey. Because normally Malort doesn't really have any nose at all. Oh,
You are so dramatic.
it's so gross. I want you to drink some of it.
Why would you purchase so many bottles if you think it's so disgusting?
To give to other people and not me.
You don't give it to anyone.
I'm giving it to Casey after he loses Advent this year.
That's gonna be the punishment because you're gonna do yourself real dirty right away. Mr. fucking eucalyptus.
Also, Casey and I still have to finish our battles. I think we're only like one episode away from like finding a winner for our actual like battle thing that we do.
Maybe you shouldn't suck so much about making videos. You two come over here, suck each other off, and never finish making your videos.
I mean, she's not wrong about the sucking off part. Anyway, Lauren poked you for talking poorly of Miller. I would take Miller out of all those. Bud number 2. Coors is way sweeter than both of those though, and Busch is almost as sweet as Coors.
Busch tastes like fat person piss.
Busch tastes like nothing. Well, sorry, Busch Light tastes like nothing. I don't know. Is there a Busch Heavy?
I don't think so.
Is it called Busch Heavy? I used to drink Moosehead until I discovered Euro beer and porters. What's Moosehead?
I don't know, Canadian.
Canadian beer. Do you understand? Hell yes now. I understand what vomit is.
He doesn't understand.
Sure, he says even the dog is leaving. That's true. He doesn't want to be around that shit. Give her something good to drink.
Yeah, see? Give me something good, Holden. Not something nasty with your backwash in it. Marta.
Did you just burp, bro? The way I'm like, did you burp, bro? And he goes,
What's that on the ground?
not vomit, I hope.
No, right there.
Oh.
What is that thing?
A tampon. I
It
don't
looks
know.
like a pad wrapper, and I don't use pads, so you better start explaining yourself really fast.
Oh, it's like a little, it probably housed, I don't know, a watch or...
Maybe you should clean this room. It's disgusting in here.
It housed something delicate, is what it did. There is a regular Busch as well as a Busch Light. See, I told you, a Busch Heavy.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm sure it sucks.
All right. Hour and 7 minutes in.
Are we still going, or?
I believe you can find Moosehead everywhere in the U.S. Moosehead. I don't know if I've ever heard of Moosehead.
I've never had Moosehead.
I could do one more whiskey, possibly, or we can just call it a day.
It's your choice.
Moosehead beer. Let's see what this shit looks like.
But it is from Canada.
Canada. Oh,
Maybe
interesting.
I do recognize. I'm not sure.
Probably in the Canadian section. The bottle looks familiar. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice green color.
We should get some ice cream.
I go to Zesty or Zesty.
I gotta figure out what the flavor of the day is before I decide.
You used to be able to find Moosehead everywhere in the 80s, probably the 90s, but then it stopped. It's come back more recently. Interesting. Interesting stuff.
Aw, man, I can't have that.
Why not?
Because it's got pie crumb in it.
Do malts have...
Malt is made from barley, which is
That's
made
true.
from wheat, yeah, or something like that.
That's a bummer. Just gonna have a little nippy nip of the Booker's The Reserves 2024. Only because the bottle looks really cool and it was sitting there, so I figured, hell, why not? You know, I kind of wanted to drink that Old Granddad 16, but oops, dropped the ball on that one.
I could get a float. I could get a root beer float. That actually sounds really refreshing.
It does sound refreshing. You can get Moosehead at Woodman's, I believe. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Maybe you should go get some Moosehead.
Joe Dickinson says you haven't even drank one actual whole pour. Actually,
Holden
drank 3.
actually is just a pussy.
I drank 3 full pours. Does that count as a pour?
No, it's a little pour. And I poured you a really small pour because this happened. La 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 la.
Woo! This thing bites the nose. So this is 125.9 proof. It's 8 years, 2 months, and 12 days old. So I love the brown label. The brown wax is very nice marketing on it. a little better than the first time I had it. I do feel like this is a bottle that really needs to open up. It's very proofy. I mean, you can tell it's got all the proof. Ben is saying, I heard Holden's going to drop the link, and we're all going to drink on here until the election is declared. Is that true?
God, we'd be dead.
What?
I thought you were gonna say something, and then you just started making noises with your mouth.
I don't think the election is going to be declared until probably like Thursday or Friday. It's going to take them forever. Then they're going to argue about it. Then they're going to say it's all rigged. Whoever lost is going to say it's rigged.
Was it true that some ballot boxes got like blown up or something like that?
Blown up?
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok, so I don't know if it was real or not. But that in like Washington State, I think there was ballot boxes like were getting set on fire with like people's ballots already in them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true. But I only saw one video of it. I assume there would have been more. But that's crazy. Like, what the heck? Like, really, people? Next thing you know, we're not going to be able to do this on, like, regular paper. It's going to be on, like, fireproof, waterproof.
This be on the internet.
Well, yeah, but you could hack the system, yeah.
Anyway, we weren't going to talk about that, so we're not going to talk about
Let's
it.
talk about the election. That's a paper being burned.
Friggin' paper. So this smells nice. It's going to open up, though. A pour is 1 to 1.5 ounces, depending on proof. You're pouring like 1/4 of an ounce. Get a jigger. Whoa, bro. Watch your language. Just kidding. I actually have a jigger.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to use it.
Don't I drink out of it like this?
Ow!
No, I don't use a jigger, and I pour small pours because 1, I don't eat much throughout the day, so if I poured full-size pours, I would get drunk. 2, I'm dieting, which is pretty annoying, but, you know, gotta maintain my girlish figure somehow. So
I'm very girlish right now.
Ogreish, maybe. That's a good bottle. Okay. That being said, hour and 12 minutes in, I think it's about time we log off. I know it was a short live stream today, but you guys know.
Holden's tired.
I am tired. I actually almost fell asleep before we started streaming.
On the couch and then woke up at 5:45 and was like, what time is it?
That's not very nice.
That's exactly how you sound.
And we have to go get Lauren a root beer float.
Ooh, that sounds so yummy.
So, that being said, thank you all so much for being here, as always. If you guys haven't liked the like and liked the lick, you guys know how it's done. Make sure you go and check out the other channels, part of the TGIT crew. Keep our minds off of the horrible event that is happening this evening. But in all seriousness, I hope you all...
event is trying to watch Holden read.
That's true. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and no matter what happens tomorrow, we're all still going to be alive. So, heads up. So, that being said, there's no 21090 tonight.
What the? They're too busy drinking their sorrows away too. But
True.
I guess they could have done that with
Joe says you could be manorexic.
Holden could be a lot of things.
Apparently I'm bulimic. I'm sure he says meow. So no 21090 tonight. So who the heck is live streaming then? Is it just me? Because then I feel almost... Oh, Marty is on though. Whiskey Nose, and there's a link right there. Thank you so much, Sugar Kitty.
Is it Whiskey Nose or Whiskey Nose?
Well, it's nose like that, but it's also his logo is a nose. So it's like
you knows the whiskey.
Yes, it's a play on words.
You know about the whiskey, which you don't know about the whiskey. So
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Big supporter over here. Anyway, also I'm going to a whiskey event on Friday with my dad. We're going to be playing poker and doing a tasting supplied by someone else.
I will be drinking with my friends.
And this is my first time being there, and honestly my first time meeting probably most of the people there. So it'll be a lot of fun, I think. It should be a lot of fun.
You can pull the joke that dads always pull on their kids that say, oh, you have friends? You can do that shit, but on your dad. That's not fun. That's a full circle moment.
I'll have to bring a bottle. I'll try to wow them. So
you have to bring a bottle?
No, I said I will have to.
What are you gonna bring?
I don't know, something a little like showboaty, but also not too show. Something that's gonna be like wowing to them, but also not
wasting good money.
Correct. And like I have so many bottles of ECBP or largely barrel proof. Those would be good ones because they're solid bottles. But they're not really gonna wow them. I could bring a Booker's because I have
so many
ample amounts of Booker's. I don't know. I could bring the old Rip Van Winkle. They'd probably shit. their pants.
How into whiskey are these old men?
It's hard to say. I know my dad has told me a couple of the whiskeys they've drank, which is all like decent stuff, but also all. I feel like I'm going to be the most knowledged there, which I don't know any of these guys. I could be completely wrong.
He could go there, and these guys could just tear Holden to shreds, and he's gonna come home, and he's gonna cry.
And I'm young, so I don't expect to know more than them. But I do know that I have a fuckload of whiskey. So I'll bring some stuff. I'll bring a couple bottles. And then my dad said he usually brings a 6-pack of beer. So they do a flight of like a certain amount of whiskeys. Usually it's categoried. And then they play poker. And then there's a feature cocktail. And then there's even going to be like
this
a
is just
putting
his
contest.
This is just a group of his friends that get together and do this, or is he join like a club? Like
A group of his friends, I think. And then like there's gonna be like a little putting contest, and then he usually brings a 6-pack of beer and a bag of chips, and like they just kind of have a night and play poker and be a bunch of men. So
where is this taking place?
It's across the water.
Oh, okay.
Off Ashland, I think he said. So yeah, it'll be a good night. Honestly, I'm excited for it. Yeah.
Wow.
New show name. Lauren knows. Lauren does know.
No
does.
more than Holden.
Nah, maybe. That could be true, actually. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here. We love you all, and we'll see you all in the next class. Cheers. Wow! All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, subscribe. I don't know.